I could not do a show about kids and with kids if I didn't include a little girl who inspired me so much. Her name is Katie Stagliano, and Katie has done something truly, truly remarkable. And she did it all in the garden, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did. And tell them what you did.
Actually, all started with a cabbage plant.
How big did you grow it?
It grew to 40 pounds.
It grew to, so a little plant came from there and went to there.
Yes.
40, were you amazed?
I was. I didn't think a cabbage plant could actually grow to 40 pounds.
I know, who knew? I don't know very many people, Katie, who have grown a 40-pound cabbage plant. What did you do next?
My mom called around and finally she found Fields to Families, which is an organization that donates farmers' vegetables to soup kitchens.
So you took your cabbage plant over there, correct?
Yes.
And how many people did it feed?
It helped feed 275 people.
275? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel amazing.
I bet. And so she didn't stop there. No. What did you do next?
Next, I said, well, I can do much more than this. So I have 5 vegetable gardens. I take all the produce from those vegetable gardens and donate them to local soup kitchens to help feed people in need.
That is so unbelievable. And where did you plant your 5 gardens?
Well, first we went to my school and they gave us a plot of land the size of the football field. We had imagined maybe a plot of land that could hold maybe 3 or 4 rows of vegetables, but not a plot of land the size of a football field.
No, never. Who would ever guess that? And so what'd you put in your plot of land?
We have broccoli, cauliflower, okra, herbs, tomatoes, peppers, and romaine lettuce.
That is so wonderful. But you still have the cabbage, correct?
Yes, we still have cabbage.
Now, if you're not as lucky as Katie or as resourceful or as motivated as Katie, you don't need an entire football field, do you?
No, you do not.
You do not. So I got a bunch of old tires. I invited Katie over to help me paint them. We filled it almost all the way to the top with a whole bunch of gravel because you really want to think about drainage whenever you're planting. And then after that, you want to help me put that right there in the pot? And you want to make sure you get yourself some good soil. Put it all over the top of your pebbles. And you're pretty much ready to go, right?
Yes.
You don't need much more than that. Then a bunch of old tires, some good paint, a little bit of gravel, some dirt, and a whole lot of love, right?
Yes.
Now, do you want to pick your favorite cabbage plant? Ooh, that's a good one. You picked a beauty. What do I do next?
First, you want to make sure you dig a hole, and when you do that, it's got to be able to go up to the first set of leaves.
Okay.
Then you need to tear off the bottom of the peat pot.
And you just tear that right off, don't you? Look at that. Katie just gave it a good tug and put it right in there.
And then you're going to put it right in there and make sure that it goes up to the first set of leaves.
How often do you water this little cabbage?
You need to water in the morning because it won't evaporate as much as if you watered in the afternoon while the sun's out. If you're just watering a couple of plants, you probably want to water for 10 minutes if you're going to soak it.
Right.
But if you're going to do like a sprinkler or something, you might want to water for about half an hour depending on how big the garden is.
I have a little watering can right here, and do you want to do it for me? You want to help me out? And now we just get to sit back and watch it grow, right?
Yes.
Oh, Katie, thank you so much for being so fantastic.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. And I promise you too can inspire a whole lot of good loving if you start with kids in the garden.